My day. My average day is waking up in pain every day. It's a never-end story. Wake up every day, feeling the pain. I go for my coffee. I take my medication. I have to dose my medication 1.5 pills, and at best I'm lucky it'll go me 4 hours. And it's like I find myself looking for ways to avoid the pain, and I spend most of my days just doing that. It's a huge concentration level on the brain, and it takes away my concentration of anything that has to do with regular, ordinary, everyday life, like getting up to prepare for going to work, stuff like that, and not being able to concentrate very well because I'm so focused on trying to kill the pain in my body when I first wake up. Everything else disappears. It's like a lost memory, and it's hard to get it back. So when I get up and I go out the door every day, I'm fighting it from the minute I get out of that bed to the minute I get home. If I leave home at all. Some days I'll stay in bed, some days I won't. Some nights I sleep, some nights I don't sleep. It's never ending. It never stops. Yep. Yeah. Damage. I've suffered a lot of damage. I have steel plates in my arms. I have steel pole in my leg. I have steel in my face in 3 places. Lost my teeth more than once. More than once lost my teeth. A couple of times I've lost my teeth. What teeth they did give me got broken. They never lasted very long. Like right now I have to replace again. I only just lost them a few days ago, and they snapped on me, and I just spit them out of my mouth and walked away. Left them sitting there because they were no more good. Memory loss. That's a huge thing. Sometimes it's hard to remember what I am to remember. It's I don't quite know how to put that. That's hard to it's hard to put into words how that affects me. I'll go through a whole day. I'll set things up. I'll make appointments with people. Sometimes I miss them. Sometimes I forget completely all about it. Sometimes I write the stuff down to remember it the next day. Sometimes I forget that. It's like getting up in the morning when you go in the washroom to do your washroom thing in the morning. It's like, okay, your toothbrush is out, your soap's ready, your face cloth's ready, but you forgot something in your room. I must go back and forth between my room and my washroom 50,000 times before I actually get my teeth brushed. As embarrassing as it is, I still manage to find a laugh or two out of it. At the same time, I'll do what it takes to put a smile on my face so I can get out there every day. And I more concentrate on trying to put a smile on someone else's face than I am worried about mine. Because once I do feel and see that smile on that person's face coming back at me, it's a warm feeling. It's nice. I feel like I've accomplished something. Well, I was a forklift driver before all the real serious heavy trauma affected me. I was pretty good at it. I was always showing up every day on time, every day, but at the same time, I was still facing the pain. My willingness to work is a constant. I always want to work. I'll work at anything. I'll try and do anything. But my pain affects me in that area. I discovered the bike to be something of a therapeutic tool that was major in my life. I always used a bike everywhere I went. When I went to work, when I didn't go to work, all the time. I lost more jobs fighting my body than I did keeping jobs and being free of the pain. There were times I had jobs where the job was actually keeping me free of my pain, but then that only lasted so long, and I ended up having to not work at that job anymore. back on the bike I went. It seemed like every time I tried to go the average Joe way, in the end, was always that bike. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm tired of this. When I'm on that bike, I am pain-free. With a little medication and some tender loving care, I don't have to have a worry in my life as long as I have that bike. And that has been the case ever since that day. And I decided that that's what I was going to do for a living. Anything that has anything to do with a bicycle, I'm fair game to it. Now I'm just concentrating on doing my job with my bike every day as a courier. It's a great job. I meet people. It's fun to do. And you go places not too many people go. But they're places that people should go because it's a nice place to go. It's a nice place to be.